Y'all, let's just have a moment of silence for a little bit, uh, because they ending the lines back to back. So let's just sit here in silence for a little bit. So this the phone I was live on just now. See, look, is now it's okay. See, look, now it's okay, y'all. Look, I literally had to go live over here. We on the same channel, and they just stopped the live. I don't know that. I'll go to the other live, y'all. So I stopped that live, y'all. All right, so let's react to my notifications. I'm not gonna say anything, and I'm gonna just start this video over.
Details about threats before they materialized,
I just keep
giving
it
you
there.
opportunities to alter your behavior and avoid harm. Animals have been serving as additional protection, with birds, cats, and dogs appearing to guide you away from dangerous areas or alert you to the presence of people with malicious intentions. Your pet's unusual behavior patterns have been divinely inspired to keep you safe. Electronic devices in your possession have malfunctioned at strategic moments to prevent you from responding to messages or invitations that would have led you into dangerous situations. Your car has experienced temporary mechanical issues that forced you to change routes on days when accidents or attacks were planned along your usual paths. Law enforcement agencies have been building a case that goes far beyond what you initially realized. The FBI investigation started when patterns emerged connecting financial fraud, organized crime, corruption in law enforcement, and ritual abuse networks across multiple
So
states.
y'all,
Your situation
I'm gonna tell y'all this technology they use. I don't know, cause my face has been itchy the moment I cut on my live, y'all. Like it wants you to keep scratching your face so you could look like you got some crazy stuff going on. Like along with my heart ain't hurting right now, but usually when that happens, cause I've been documenting, my chest hurt bad, but my face is very extremely itchy, y'all. Like extremely itchy. Hold up, let's keep going.
became relevant to their investigation when digital communications were intercepted, showing coordination between the dirty cop in your case and known criminal networks. These weren't just local bad actors, this was organized crime with connections to human trafficking operations that stretched from coast to coast. The evidence they've collected includes recorded
We reacting
conversations
to
between
Obsidian
family
on
members
YouTube.
discussing plans for your elimination, bank records showing fraudulent transfers of your inheritance money, digital communications between Masonic Lodge members coordinating surveillance and harassment campaigns, video footage from security cameras capturing ritual activities in locations that were supposed to
Mind
be
you, y'all,
legitimate
I'm not
meeting
trying to
spaces.
take credit for nothing, but it's obvious. I was the first person to say to connect this organization to the Freemasons, y'all, and everybody was saying I was tripping. But these PIs are on to the Freemasons. Come on, y'all.
Federal agents have been watching some of these people for months, building airtight cases that will result in decades of prison time. Undercover operations have infiltrated the lodge meetings where your elimination was planned, with federal agents recording every detail of the conspiracy. Wiretaps on the phones of key conspirators have captured hours of conversations detailing not only the plot against you, but also evidence of other crimes including drug trafficking,
Wow.
money laundering, child exploitation, and murder for hire schemes involving multiple victims across different time periods. Financial investigations have uncovered a complex web of shell companies, offshore accounts, and cryptocurrency transactions used to fund criminal activities and hide stolen assets. Bank records spanning decades show systematic theft from multiple families, with your inheritance representing just one target among many. International law enforcement agencies have been contacted as investigators discovered that some of the criminal activities extended beyond United States borders. Money trails lead to accounts in countries known for banking secrecy, while communication intercepts revealed coordination.
My neighbor, the one that be fucking with the house, cause it was this one messing with my tires and stuff. They kicked him out. It was a Mexican guy. Now the black neighbor that they was messing with for a long time, that we was acting as a team. Like they would tell them, nah, that girl is cool, and I would tell them, nah, they cool. And one day the cop came to me and said, how do you know it's, because they was taking up for this Mexican guy that's in the same program that I'm in with this house. And I was like, nah, I know it's him. He on camera. And the cop eyes got so big. Right after that, the police came to their house with some paperwork because I was recording it. After that, they kept calling the cops on me now. Like this neighbor now keep calling the cops on me. The post office gave me his mail one day. I thought it was mine. I kind of opened it. I didn't mean to because I didn't read the thing. I thought it was mine. And it was like a lot of, how do you call it? He had a lot of stuff that's like, how could I say this? I don't even know how to say it. He had some equipment. It was a lot of stuff, y'all. Like for wiring and shit like that. You could tell that this guy is fucking with stuff at my house. Like my hand's shaking. Let's keep going. Plus, I learned from another neighbor that was doing a rental company that this same neighbor right here, he used to be in his Boys and Girls Club group, and his mama used to have so many problems with him and his siblings. The police used to always be called. So all of this makes sense.
With similar criminal networks operating in Europe and South America, the dirty cop central to your case has been under surveillance for over a year, with federal agents documenting their abuse of police databases, falsification of reports,
but he just
and
left.
coordination
He just
with
rolled
known
off
criminals.
and was staring at
Body
me so
camera
hard
footage
just
and
now.
dashboard recordings have captured evidence of them sharing confidential information with unauthorized individuals. Court documents are being prepared that will expose the full scope of the conspiracy against you. Multiple agencies are coordinating simultaneously to prevent any of the main players from fleeing or destroying evidence. Search warrants have been prepared for dozens of locations, including homes, businesses, lodge buildings, and storage facilities.
Whoa.
Digital.
Whoa, not the storage facility, y'all. The same storage facility that I was locked out of corruptly and had police officers raid my storage unit. They raided my storage unit. Here we go.
Forensics teams have been analyzing seized computers and phones.
3 years ago,
deleted
they raided my
communications
storage
that
unit.
detailed the conspiracy in the participants' own words. Encrypted messaging apps that the conspirators believed were secure have been penetrated by federal cybercrime specialists. The truth is coming out in ways that will shock everyone who thought they knew these people. Respected community members, trusted family figures, law enforcement officers, all revealed as participants in a network that targeted you for elimination. Masonic lodges are being raided as investigators uncover evidence of ritual activities that violate every law designed to protect human dignity. The charitable organizations these groups funded were fronts for money laundering operations that supported their criminal
This
activities.
organization is sponsored.
Most
This
parents
organization
never
that I'm
imagined
living
being
in, I did not know until after researching. This place, this group of people are sponsored by the Freemasons.
be part
How
of the problem,
ironic.
but
It's no
research has
coincidence.
linked heavy metal contamination.
It's no coincidence that this lady is trying to put me out. Been trying to put me out for 2 years straight. And I never understood why she kept messing with me. But I know now.
Status is being revoked as the true nature of their operations becomes public knowledge. Family members who betrayed you are discovering that loyalty to the network doesn't protect you when federal agencies decide to dismantle it. The people they trusted to keep them safe are cutting deals with prosecutors to reduce their own sentences. Mother turning against daughter, brother testifying against sister. The family bonds they corrupted are dissolving under legal pressure. The ripple effects are destroying entire social networks as people distance themselves from anyone connected to the
I always take up my mama. I always do. But she used to be so mean to me. I'm telling the truth. But that it's only because they made her do this stuff. I used to see police pop up to the house and really stress my mama out. I saw it, so I'm not talking bad about her. But now I'm able to forgive her for all the stuff she used to say to me because I see it ain't her fault. Okay, here we go.
Conspiracy. Marriages are ending, business partnerships are dissolving, and social groups are fragmenting as
Her supposed to be husband, she was supposed to get married to him. He promised to marry her when he got out of jail. When he went to jail, he was supposed to be in there for 20 years for robbing a bank. He got out on a deal, y'all, because that's what it was his own words when he got out 15 years early. Said he popped up one day, said he got out on a deal. My daddy kept trying to tell me this before he passed, that man was not to be protected, to not be trusted. This man got out and married a sheriff. Wow.
truth spreads through communities. The spiritual attacks they launched against you have returned to destroy their own lives in ways they never anticipated. The death spells intended for you are manifesting as terminal illnesses in their own bodies. The financial ruin they planned for you is becoming their reality as legal fees drain their stolen wealth. Mental illness is spreading through their network as the dark energies they summoned refuse to be controlled. The chaos magic
they... Let me speak for my stepbrother, Irvin. His name Irvin Harris, y'all. They literally robbed us. They robbed us the same day my house got robbed because I was at a friend's house that my brother dropped me off to. I was supposed to go with him to Florida that day. He left, but something kept telling me no. I said, Irvin, I can't go because I don't want to. You know, I just made up an excuse. I get a phone call in the middle of the night that he got on a high-speed chase with the police officers and he's in jail for attempted for a police officer. His daddy did that. His daddy did. His daddy didn't like him because he's, and my stepbrother told me this because he don't really like his dad. His daddy don't know that. That what his son told me. He said his daddy judged him and bully him all the time for being, you know what I'm saying? So this was his method for setting his own son up. Here we go.
Sent your way has created chaos in their own minds, leaving them paranoid, desperate, and making increasingly dangerous decisions that expose their crimes. People who seemed untouchable just months ago are now unemployed, divorced, facing bankruptcy, and watching
get out and get a good ass job with the charges he had. This dude, I can't even get a job because they got me a fake charge for theft by taking when I didn't steal those pizza bags. That girl lied on me, and they threw the case out. But how I can't get certain jobs because of that charge when this guy had attempted stuff, grand larceny, robbery, all type of stuff, and this guy is a freaking government worker. How? Because that's what Freemasons do for their brotherhood.
Reputations destroyed in very public ways. The same social networks they used to coordinate attacks against you are now spreading news of their downfall with the same efficiency they once used for coordination. The family members who participated in rituals against you are experiencing the breakdown of their own family structures. Children are being removed from homes by social services. Marriages are ending in bitter divorces, and generational wealth is being lost through poor decisions and legal.
I'm so hurt about this because those DCF people really turned my oldest daughter against me. This girl keep telling me, Mama, you don't care about me. You left me in there to get sexually assaulted. She say this all the time. I got art. And DCF, you don't care about me, you left me there. But she don't know that when she called me and told me that, I told them folks I was on my way, and they told me as soon as I get there, I was going to get arrested for kidnapping. And what's the odds this year? I tried to 1013 my daughter because she said she know Freemasons want me, and she going to get me KILLED tonight. I took her to get 1013, and those people was rushing me to arrest me for kidnapping. Hold up. Plus, I got
consequences.
kidnapped for real
Their
in life.
attempts to drain your energy have backfired so completely that they are now the ones experiencing constant fatigue, depression, and spiritual emptiness. The life force they
All this
tried to
time,
steal from you.
I realized I was S8, what's the word? I'm trying not to say it, ST'd by family members and friends because my own cousin took advantage of me when I was a little girl. The babysitters that I find out now, I'm seeing them on Facebook that they are Freemasons now. Those same people sexually assaulted me. Like all of these people that sexually assaulted me are Freemasons. I got sexually assaulted in my car by a Freemason 3 years ago. Hold on.
Has become a void in their own existence that no amount of money or power can fill. The practitioners they hired to attack you have turned against them, demanding payment they can no longer afford, while threatening to expose their crimes if they don't receive compensation. The criminal networks they thought they controlled are now demanding tribute
Yeah,
they cannot
because
pay.
my doctor, the doctor that we with, I could tell she have integrity. I'ma just say this. I know she don't mess with me after they gonna go to her. But I'ma speak for her. She have integrity. I could tell that somebody reached out to her. But secretly, she wanna tell me, hey baby girl, stay out of trouble. Be on your best behavior. You are a good girl. She remembered me from a long time ago when I first moved to Georgia. 9 years ago, my kids used to go, we all used to go to her doctor's office. I recently reached back and started going there when my daughter had her baby. And I could tell the atmosphere. I could tell. But the lady have integrity. Let's keep going.
Inheritance money that was
Her daughter died the same day my grandbaby was born.
stolen from you is being recovered through federal asset forfeiture proceedings. Properties that were fraudulently transferred are being returned to your name. Bank accounts frozen during the investigation will be released with accumulated interest that multiplies your rightful wealth. Your psychic abilities, which they tried to suppress through spiritual attacks, are now stronger than ever. The attempts to drain your energy have actually forced
you. We started going to her when my daughter was pregnant. Yeah, we started going back to her when my daughter got pregnant. And when we came back to show the baby, everybody was saying she's sad right now, so give her time. Her daughter just passed. And I'm like, oh man, when did she pass? And they said the date. I said, that's when the baby was born. And they said, whoa. Yeah, here we go. Let's keep going.
To develop stronger connection to source that makes you nearly untouchable. You can now sense deception instantly, perceive hidden motives, and navigate complex situations with supernatural wisdom. The timeline jumping abilities you've developed allow you to navigate reality in ways that keep you consistently ahead of any remaining threats. You can sense danger before it manifests and alter your path through dimensions they don't even know exist. This skill has become so refined that you're essentially living in a different reality than your attackers.
No card reader? No problem. Jim's got you covered. Accept any payment, debit, credit, Apple Pay, or digital wallets.
Professional opportunities are opening that will establish your financial independence permanently. The spiritual inheritance that was always meant for you is manifesting as material abundance that no human can steal or manipulate. Job offers, business opportunities, and investment possibilities are flowing into your life with perfect timing. Your unique DNA signature, which they tried to exploit for their dark purposes, is now revealing its true purpose as a key to accessing higher dimensional resources and information. The very traits they envied are becoming the foundation for a level of success they could never achieve through their artificial methods. The healing abilities that made you a target are now operating at levels that attract positive attention from people who can support your mission. Healthcare opportunities, alternative healing practices, and spiritual counseling positions are becoming available that will allow you to...
Let's talk about the rheumatologists who playing chess. So for years, nobody I got denied my SSI. They sent me to get an evaluation done, right, at a rheumatologist. Another one, not this one that I'm going to talk about. That rheumatologist didn't do no x-rays, no nothing. I told him, I said, the only way you're going to see what I got going on is if you do x-rays or MRI, all that. And I'm going to need for them to do a mammogram and all that, because my breasts have 2 knots in it. Everybody avoiding to take images of that. So That person that I asked, he had tattoos all over his rheumatologist. He had these Mason tattoos. I promise you, it was Mason tattoos all over his body, death notes and stuff like that, all over his body, his head and all. I never seen a rheumatologist with a bunch of tattoos like that. So I'm asking him, I could see in his face that he what route he was gonna take it when he was asking me questions. He didn't do no exams. He just went off a word of mouth, and they denied me after that. So, okay, fast forward. I tell the judge that I say I need for you to send me to get X-rays done, because everybody is like they don't want to get X-rays done because that's the way that you will see that I need help and I deserve my SSI. Tell me why he denied it again, did not send for me to do evaluation. So I finally go behind everybody back and go to a rheumatologist, y'all, and they took X-rays, and lo and behold, oh my God, how are you walking around is what they seeing now. Right after that, my Medicaid gets shut down, so I can't go to the rheumatologist. This is, instead of seeing that, they give me a no-show, and I'm telling them I can't show up because I can't pay for that. I told them, I called them. They not sending it no more because I was so stressed out one day that they kept calling me and sending me letters about my no-show payment. I said, y'all stop calling me. Stop this shit. Because I called y'all and told y'all ahead of time that I couldn't make it, plus my Medicaid is off. How am I going to come and pay for it? Now, I have not got one letter, not one call. Hold up. All I said, y'all just send those X-rays over to my doctor so they could see that.
Productively, your intuitive abilities have expanded to include prophetic dreams, spontaneous knowledge, and the ability to influence outcomes through focused intention. The spiritual warfare you survived has unlocked capacities that were always present but needed extreme circumstances to activate. You now understand that your struggles weren't random bad luck. They were targeted attacks from people who recognized your power before you fully understood it yourself. The persecution you survived was actually confirmation of your chosen status and preparation for the mission you came here to complete. The legal proceedings destroying your enemies will continue for years, ensuring they never have the freedom to target another chosen individual the way they targeted you. Their imprisonment serves as both justice for their crimes and protection for future generations of spiritually gifted individuals. Your role as a chosen one includes being living proof that divine protection is real and that evil networks eventually destroy themselves when they target the truly innocent. Your survival story will inspire others who are facing similar spiritual warfare and provide them with hope during their darkest moments. The abundance flowing into your life now serves multiple purposes: compensation for what you endured, resources for your mission work, and demonstration that aligning with divine will always leads to victory over human manipulation. Your prosperity will enable you to help other targeted individuals and support organizations working to expose corruption. You've been through the fire and emerged not just unburned, but refined into something more powerful than you were before the attacks began. The very people who tried to destroy you have inadvertently participated in your transformation into the person you were always meant to become. Their opposition has strengthened every aspect of your character and abilities. The FBI raids, the court proceedings, the exposure of the networks that targeted you, all of this serves the larger purpose of clearing the way for chosen ones to operate safely in a world that desperately needs your gifts. Your case is setting legal precedents that will protect future generations of spiritually gifted individuals. Your victory isn't just personal, it's a victory for every person who has ever been targeted for their light, their gifts, their connection to something greater than the material world. The defeat of this network sends a message throughout both physical and spiritual realms that chosen ones are protected and that attacks against them will backfire completely. The demonic networks are being dismantled, the corrupt systems are being exposed, divine justice is being served, and you, chosen one, are free to fulfill your purpose without the interference of those who feared your power. Your time of hiding is over. Your time of struggling against artificial limitations is finished. Your time of abundance, protection, and fulfilled purpose has begun. The universe is now actively supporting your mission in ways that will amaze you. The people who once threatened you are now examples of what happens when ordinary humans try to oppose divine will. Their destruction serves as protection for you and warning for others. Your rising serves as inspiration for every chosen one who needs to see that victory is not only possible but inevitable.
Hey, Warner Robins and surrounding areas. Are you struggling with back pain, neck pain, headaches, migraines, sciatica, pinched nerves, or joint pain? We're Renovation Chiropractic, and we can help. We're booking new patients this month for only $40. Are you okay?
You gave people goosebumps. You got that it factor.
Chosen one. I don't think you knew this, but you
So
give
I'm
people goosebumps,
reacting to my
and you've got that
notifications,
it factor.
and this is
While you're
Obsidian
sitting there
on
thinking
YouTube.
You're just getting by, people are literally getting chills from your
These
energy.
people are motivating me to take a different route, and pretty soon I'm gonna show y'all that. But I really appreciate y'all.
And you don't even realize it. You've been so busy chasing the next goal that you missed something massive. You already won. You possess something that most people spend their entire existence searching for, something so rare that when others encounter it, they literally get goosebumps. You carry an indefinable quality that makes people stop mid-conversation and pay attention. Some call it presence, others label it magnetism, influencers try to manufacture it, but I call it the authentic it factor. You bring something revolutionary to every single space you enter that shifts the entire energetic atmosphere. You accomplish this transformation without any conscious effort whatsoever. You set trends accidentally, while other people hire consultants to try to create viral moments. Your natural way of moving through the world, your aesthetic
see what
choices,
this
your
battery
approach to
on.
handling
Ah,
challenges, it's
19%.
timelessly captivating, and people notice even when they can't articulate what they're witnessing. I'm going to reveal the shocking truth about
Hold
how
on,
many
I
people
gotta
are
go
actually
get my-
watching your every move. The number will astound you. You've been operating like the cook in a traditional family dinner, the one who prepares this incredible feast and serves every single person before sitting down to take even one bite. You pour your life force into helping others solve their problems, creating content that changes lives, building businesses that serve communities, or simply showing up for people in ways that heal and activate their potential. Your very existence is medicine for others. Your presence alone upgrades everyone around you. The question that's going to change everything: where is your plate in all of this magnificent serving? When do you finally sit down and acknowledge that the reason everyone keeps returning, calling, reaching out and asking for more is specifically because of what you uniquely bring to the table? Your source, this incredible blend of raw authenticity, razor-sharp intuition, and natural leadership ability. This is precisely why people are magnetically drawn to your energy field. I'm about to show you something that will make your jaw drop about the ripple effects you're creating.
The online energy medicine training is a profound
Y'all,
online
get
program.
y'all one of these
Pay
solar
close
chargers,
attention
y'all.
to this revelation because
Like-
it's going to change how
Y'all get y'all a couple of these solar chargers, y'all. This has helped me tremendously, y'all. When they shut off my lights out of nowhere randomly, when I'm having issues with the car, no, whatever. This right here has helped me tremendously. I got the Die Hard one right here too. I got this one right here too, but I got like 4 of these. So if this go dead and I'm somewhere else, this little small thing charges up this thing right here, and it has so much currency on this one. But y'all get these. I got it from the TikTok shop.
you move through the world forever. There are
It's charged up in the
exponentially
sun.
more people observing you than you could possibly imagine. You think you're flying under the radar, operating in relative obscurity, but that couldn't be further from the truth. People travel considerable distances, both physically and energetically.
Oh, matter of
to
fact, let me
witness
go
what
get the
you're
other
doing,
one. Where
to
is it? I'm
study
gonna
how
put
you
it out in
tackle
that sun
adversity,
right now.
to learn from your unique approach to life's challenges. Your energy field creates one of two dramatically opposite reactions in people, and there's rarely any middle
So
ground.
I got one more
They either
right
feel
here.
profoundly
I'm finna, it's been charging. You see the green? You see the green is charging right now, but I'm gonna put it directly right there.
Experiencing genuine transformation just from being in your vicinity,
It's
or they
charging.
feel intensely triggered by the light you naturally carry. The ones who choose inspiration see you and immediately think goals, or that's what I aspire to become. The individuals who get triggered by your illumination, they're the ones acting completely erratic, cutting up, creating unnecessary drama, desperately trying to capture your attention through chaos and disruption. Your success story, your inner peace, your continuous growth, it bothers them on a cellular level because it serves as a constant reminder of what they're avoiding in their own lives. You've literally got people out
Y'all,
here
my phone's they
short-circuiting
gonna shut the
simply
live,
because you
so
decided to stop hiding your light. Even people from your distant past are keeping detailed tabs on your progress. Former friends who showed their true colors, old romantic connections who revealed their character, people who used to occupy space in your inner circle before they disqualified themselves. They're all quietly monitoring your social media accounts, studying your posts, waiting with anticipation to see if you'll experience a breakdown or if your success will somehow crumble. They're literally banking on your downfall, waiting for your glow down, and it's never coming. I'm about to reveal how this is completely revolutionizing your love life in ways you haven't even noticed yet. Your
I
relationship
haven't had
standards
one
have
in
undergone a
years.
complete
Y'all,
metamorphosis,
let's
and
stop
you
before
might
they
not have
said it. I have had not had a love life in years. I have not had sexual intercourse in years. Like I have not, like people are scared of me. Let's just keep going.
fully realized the magnitude of this transformation yet. You used to tolerate people who made you feel profoundly alone, even when you were physically together. You used to accept crumbs of attention and convince yourself it counted as genuine connection. You used to make excuses for people who treated basic communication like classified government secrets. Those days are permanently over. If you're currently single, you're absolutely finished playing games with individuals who treat honest conversation like it's some kind of interrogation. You're done entertaining people who can successfully run a
I'm
business
sorry,
empire,
y'all.
but can't manage
Y'all can't
basic
really see.
relationship dynamics, who mistake being emotionally unavailable for being mysteriously attractive. You're recognizing with crystal clarity that if someone
See,
consistently
this is
makes you
still
feel like
charging.
you're
You see the
begging for
green and
basic
the blue.
respect and
It's still
information,
charging.
they're definitively not your person. You're actively making space for someone authentic. Someone who won't leave you staring at your phone at midnight, wondering if they're actually interested or just bored. Someone who, when you call them at 3 a.m. because insomnia has you in its grip, will stay on the line until you drift off to sleep, night after night, week after week, because that's what genuine love actually looks like in practice. For those of you already in committed relationships, you're stepping completely out of that rigid, hyper-focused energy that made you predictable and somewhat distant. You're remembering how to be spontaneous, how to surprise your partner with unexpected gestures, how to prioritize emotional connection alongside professional ambition. You're realizing that your relationship deserves the same creative energy and intentional focus you automatically invest into everything else. Wait until you discover who's about to get completely eliminated from your inner circle and why it's the best thing that could happen to you. The people who don't deserve a seat at your table are making themselves glaringly obvious through their own actions. They're the exact same individuals with their hands extended now, the identical ones who kicked you when you were struggling in your darkest moments. They witness your success and suddenly want to be involved in your life, but you have perfect recall of who was present during the real struggle. You've achieved a level of financial stability that your past self would be genuinely amazed by, and I want you to fully absorb the significance of this transformation. You're not necessarily wealthy yet, though that's coming too, but you're not lying awake at 2 a.m. calculating how you'll cover the electric bill. You're not avoiding certain grocery stores because their prices make you break into a cold sweat. You're not driving around with the absolute minimum car insurance, holding your breath and hoping nothing happens. This shift occurred so gradually that you might not have noticed the magnitude of the change. Compare where you are right now to where you were exactly 12 months ago. The financial stressors that used to consume your entire mental bandwidth have become non-issues. The bills that used to require strategic planning now get handled automatically. The expenses that used to require sacrifice now fit comfortably within your budget. I'm about to reveal the incredible career opportunity that's heading your way, and the timing is absolutely perfect. You've created multiple streams of income, or you've positioned yourself so strategically in your career that stability feels completely natural now. You're not just surviving, you're building something sustainable, something that grows even when you're not actively working on it. Your ability to pivot when circumstances change is absolutely unmatched. When one opportunity begins to fade, you don't spiral into panic mode, you smoothly adjust your approach. When one income source experiences a temporary slowdown, you activate another revenue stream you've been developing. You've evolved into the ultimate entrepreneur, even if you don't officially work for yourself. You approach every challenge with that strategic, creative mindset that consistently transforms obstacles into opportunities. You've mastered the delicate art of manifestation through inspired action.
Good news. We got time with the CEO. It's in 40 minutes at the office.
Co-pilot, based on this rollout plan, what questions should we expect?
You pray for what you need, you visualize your goals with vivid detail, and then you work toward them with a consistency that impresses even yourself sometimes. You've learned to trust completely that good things are specifically meant for you, and that trust has fundamentally changed everything about how you navigate through the world. Wait until you see what's happening to your confidence levels. It's about to reach heights you never thought possible. And now, let us take a brief moment to honor the chosen among us. Here's to the ones who see the world differently, the silent guardians, the watchful souls, always awake, always vigilant. They don't fit the mold, and they wouldn't have it any other way. While others walk familiar paths, they forge their own, fighting unseen battles, illuminating the shadows. It's not for everyone, and that's okay. But if you feel it, deep within, you'll know this is meant for you. No masks, no pretense, just truth. The Obsidian Inner Order is here, a place where kindred spirits gather to share wisdom, to connect, to transform. Over 450 strong, united, not by conformity, but by purpose. If you're ready, you know where to find us. The link is in the description. If not, that's perfectly fine, because we're always here, watching over, making a difference in ways unseen. Here's to those who walk their own path, not for recognition, but because it's who they are. Here's to you, thank you. You used to dissect everything you did with surgical precision, finding microscopic flaws in your best work, apologizing for taking up space in rooms where you absolutely belonged. That version of you is rapidly fading into history. You're beginning to understand a revolutionary concept. Perfectionism was actually sabotaging your progress and slowing down your natural momentum. Those magical moments when you trusted your instincts and went with the flow, when you didn't overthink every microscopic detail, when you allowed your authentic personality to shine through without filters, those were consistently your biggest wins. The more genuine you became, the more spectacular your results grew. People are genuinely intimidated by your strength now, and instead of automatically making yourself smaller to accommodate their discomfort, you're learning to be flattered by their reaction. Your confidence isn't arrogance, it's the natural result of someone who has walked through multiple fires and emerged refined rather than burned, strengthened rather than broken. You drop profound wisdom casually in conversations that completely revolutionizes how people think about their problems. You solve complex issues so effortlessly that others assume it must be simple for everyone. You carry yourself with a presence that makes energy vampires and trolls flee your vicinity because they can no longer feed off your light. Your intuition has become razor sharp, cutting through deception like a heated knife through butter. You can sense people's true intentions before they even open their mouths. You know instantly who's authentic and who's performing for an audience. You can feel the energy shift the moment someone with questionable motives walks into a room. This isn't coincidence. These are your spiritual gifts coming fully online. You're discovering a truth that's going to liberate you from societal expectations forever. You don't have to confine yourself to being excellent at just one thing. You can fix cars and prepare gourmet meals. You can run a successful business and maintain deep spiritual practices. You can be analytically brilliant and intuitively gifted. You can be appropriately tough when circumstances require strength and genuinely gentle when the situation calls for compassion. This versatility that you sometimes criticize yourself for, labeling it as scattered or unfocused, it's actually your greatest superpower. You're the person others automatically call when they need someone who can think completely outside conventional boxes, who can approach problems from multiple innovative angles, who can lead effectively when leadership is desperately needed. Wait until you discover the specific leadership role the universe is preparing you for. It's bigger than you think. You were born to wear a crown, not because you're superior to others, but because you possess the rare combination of wisdom, strength, and heart that makes people naturally want to follow your guidance. You don't have to demand respect through manipulation or intimidation. You command it simply by being authentically yourself.
We did it. We struck oil right here in our own backyard. Now we can retire, go on one of those.
Your spiritual abilities are expanding at an unprecedented rate. You're starting to receive downloads of information that prove accurate later. You're having dreams that reveal future events. You're getting strong intuitive hits about people that turn out to be exactly right. You're developing what some might call psychic abilities, though you understand them as natural human capacities that most people have simply forgotten how to access. I'm about to show you who's about to get completely cut off from your energy and why it's the healthiest thing you could possibly do. You're becoming incredibly selective about who gets access to your time, energy, and sacred space, and this selectivity is creating dramatic changes in your social circles. Not everyone deserves a seat at your table anymore, and you're finally completely comfortable with that liberating truth. Family members who used to have automatic, unrestricted access to your life are discovering themselves on the outside looking in, confused by this new version of you who actually enforces boundaries. You're probably the first person in your family lineage to set these kinds of healthy limits, and they genuinely don't understand this revolutionary approach. They think blood relations should guarantee unlimited access to your success, your peace, and your financial resources. The identical people who actively discouraged your dreams when you were struggling financially are now aggressively trying to benefit from those dreams manifesting into reality. They want you to fund their vacations, solve their financial problems, create opportunities for them that they never helped you build. You're learning to decline these requests without experiencing even a trace of guilt. Some of these individuals were physically present during your darkest hours, but emotionally absent when you needed support most. They watched you struggle without offering assistance, criticized your methods when you were building something from nothing, and questioned your decisions when you were taking necessary risks. Now they want to celebrate your victories as if they contributed to your success. You have two crystal clear paths stretching out in front of you. The first path involves continuing to serve everyone else first, ensuring everyone around you feels comfortable and taken care of before you address your own needs. The second path involves putting your own oxygen mask on first, serving yourself the nourishing source you've been making, and allowing others to benefit from your overflow rather than your depletion. Prepare yourself for this revelation because your popularity is about to increase exponentially.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Yeah, to people who say I'm miserable, bro, my teeth is miserable. I can't eat right. I just poked my gum with a pickle, bro, and it's throbbing now. I'm finna go inside and take an ibuprofen because I haven't taken none since this morning, so I can take 3 of them. I'm gonna take 600 altogether. I probably want to take 800, but I'm gonna take 600 so that I can save the other one for later. Hold up, I'm gonna take it outside though. Oh no, I got it. I kind of want to show y'all. So, because a lot of people be saying I do drugs and stuff. I don't do that. All right, ibuprofen. I'm gonna take 3 of them, y'all, and I'm gonna show y'all. So one just fell, and I got. I don't know, y'all can't see it. I got. Oh, I can't take that one. My mind is crazy. I can't take it because it dropped. All right, so let me get one more. All right, so I got 3 ibuprofens, y'all. Three of them. And that's gonna work in about 10-15 minutes. I probably should have got me an ice cream because it kind of like it numbed the nerves fast. I can't think right now. I promised I was finna get over my feet, bitch. I was gonna get over my fear and go to the dentist, cause y'all, I'm very scared of needles. I'm very traumatized. I've been like this since a baby. They used to have to hold me down to get a shot. So it's a rumor going around here because I have this little mark from transfusions on my arm and from CSL plasma. It got worse going to CSL plasma, but it's a rumor going around from this goddaughter's mom family. And what's a coincidence? This girl got her baby taken. They blame me, but she got her baby taken because she had drugs in her system. And they say that I have marks all over me. I don't have marks all over me. I have one mark from this arm, from the transfusions and fucking CSL. And the reason why they only use this arm is because they said that my veins roll. And this is, you know, so I've never done drugs before. I never did. It hurts my feelings too, so that's why I keep talking about it.
Actually, in ways that might initially feel
They
overwhelming,
telling me that
though you're
I act
absolutely
like a
ready
drug
for this
addict.
expansion, whether you believe it or not. The universe has been strategically positioning you for a
They
level
should
of
just
visibility and influence.
they should do research on autism instead of judging me and hurting my feelings, telling me that I act like a drug addict.
That will surprise even you. You're going to start traveling significantly more, whether for business opportunities, speaking engagements, or pure pleasure. New opportunities are going to require you to expand your physical world beyond your current geographical limitations. There's airplane energy surrounding you that suggests movement, expansion, and meaningful connections being forged across considerable distances. Your ability to create viral moments, whether through social media content, word-of-mouth recommendations, or simply the magnetic effect you have on people in person, is about to activate in a major way. The content you create, the businesses you build, the casual conversations you have, are going to reach individuals you never anticipated affecting. Your words are going to change lives in ways you won't even know about. Your intuitive abilities are receiving significant upgrades right now. You're going to start receiving clear information about conversations people had about you when you weren't present. You'll meet someone new and immediately know exactly what they said about you behind your back. You'll walk into rooms and instantly
So I
sense
just
the energy
said
of...
that. I just literally said that because there's a person in this town that really adores me, and it's 2 people been telling me stuff, but this girl just told me something that my goddaughter mama said about me. Plus, she was the one who told me that the girl said that I'm shooting up heroin because she saw the tracks on my arms. Huh? That shit hurt so bad. I didn't know that girl was talking about me like that. I was blessing her and helping her. Literally. All right, let's...
was being discussed before you arrived. Trust these downloads completely. Your accuracy rate is going to be remarkably high.
So your job expects you to be on time for work every day. We want you to just wait 2 weeks for your paycheck. If you need 100.
This increased visibility comes with predictable challenges that
That
you're
fly
already
look
equipped to
crazy,
handle.
man.
More
I
people
knew it was
watching
something
means
about that fly. That fucking bitch look crazy. Y'all, look at that fly. It's high on that. Look at that fly. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Yo, 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 check this out. And my live just stopped. Look, my live just stopped over there. Y'all, I promise y'all that fly look crazy. It's already irritating me. Okay, okay. Never mind the fly. Don't worry about
More
the fly.
individuals trying to find fault with your approach, more criticism from those who feel threatened by your light, more attempts to knock you off your path by people who profit from your confusion. The difference is, you're not the same person who used to be derailed by other people's opinions about your choices. You are currently experiencing a complete metamorphosis that reaches into every aspect of your existence. Everything that was designed to hurt you, everything that was intended to break your spirit, everything that felt like it would permanently destroy your hope, you're systematically transforming it all into pure gold. You're the master alchemist of your own life, transmuting pain into power, lessons into leadership, struggles into unshakable strength. This is your Phoenix Rising chapter, and it's more magnificent than any fictional story. You're not just recovering from what happened to you, you're rising above it all in a way that inspires others to believe they can do the same. Your story is becoming a lighthouse for people who are still lost in their own storms, still drowning in their own darkness. The people who counted you out, who wrote you off, who spread rumors about your inevitable failure, are about to receive front row seats to your spectacular comeback. Not because you need their validation or approval, but because your success is becoming so radiant it's impossible to ignore. Your glow up isn't just physical or financial, it's spiritual, emotional, and energetic. You have absolutely nothing left to prove to anyone. The only person whose opinion of your worth matters is yourself, and that internal battle has already been definitively won. You're moving into a phase where you celebrate your victories, instead of immediately scanning the horizon for the next mountain to climb. Your daily reality is shifting into something that...
Oh, I didn't know that when it get overheated, it stopped charging too. Cause it stopped completely. Well, this is really stressing me out. If that's the goal, it is. Everything I'm trying to do, I can't do it. I can't do it. I have been stuck home for a month now. Well, not really. It's about to be a month. Yeah. Father, thank you. Father, thank you. Giving me strength. Father, thank you for giving me strength. Thank you for guiding me, for never giving up on me, for having faith in me. Thank you for always justifying me. Thank you for never leaving me when everybody else did. Thank you for loving me when nobody else did, Father. Thank you for standing up for me when nobody else did, Father. Thank you for blessing me. Thank you for sending angels to protect me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Father. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. are so kind, Father. You never judge me, Father. Your love is so sweet. Thank you, Father. Thank you. Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. Father, give me strength.